Good morning, everyone. That's cute. Somebody walking with a mug in her hand. Good morning, good morning. Friend of mine yesterday sent me a lovely message saying that she had listened to all my podcasts and that they were lovely for her to remember to take time to herself, to rest and to daydream and to just take time to herself, because we tend to put that as a last priority. And then she said she was looking forward to the next one, which was lovely. And I instinctively answered, well, I haven't made one in a while because I've been feeling kind of crappy and I didn't want to put that out. And automatically a little voice inside says, well, that's not really authentic. That's not loving what is. If you're only going to show up when you're happy and chipper, that kind of defeats the, I wouldn't say the purpose, but it defeats the premise. Defeats is not the right word either. You see? I'm kind of speechless. How weird is that? Yesterday and today, seemed to be quite intense. Today, it's only 9 a.m. But today is my son's birthday. My sweet, sweet, sweet boy is turning 15 today. Normally, when he was little, daycare, even grade school, I would keep him at home and we would go somewhere and roll in the leaves. But today he went to school. He actually said, I'm going to take advantage of schools being open because I have a feeling that by a couple of weeks I might not be in school anymore. Yeah. We're thinking that by Halloween, forget Christmas, by Halloween he won't be in school anymore. Okay, I'm going to put this down. You get the gist of what happened to my beautiful, colorful tree. And that's about how I'm feeling these days. Yesterday I had, I would say, a full-fledged meltdown. I wished I could have fallen asleep for 6 months. I really wanted somebody to wake me up 6 months later. Just tired of hearing about masks and elections and infections and cases and side effects and illness and closings and bankruptcies and suicides and distancing. I'm particularly heartbroken by the fact that I can't even go into my parents' home and hug them. I need hugs. I need a hug. I mean, we can't hug people. I mean, they're healthy, they're well, they live in their own place, but since they're not living alone, nobody can go visit them. It's very frustrating, as it is for many who are separated from their loved ones. So my instant plea right now is, if there's somebody in your household, and you're very lucky about that, to some extent, I don't doubt that in confinement or lockdown, 2, 3, 4 people can get a little bit much. But hug someone today. But really hug, like count like 10 Mississippis, like really hold someone and be held. It just feels like it's to each his own here. It feels like everyone is defending and protecting themselves from this virus, and the unfortunate side effect of that is that we are completely defended inadvertently from affection and physical touch and caring at that level from others. And I do believe that that's a necessity. So yes, if you have somebody in your household, give them a hug. Ask them for a hug. That's one message. The other message is some days you feel crappy. Some days you feel shitty. Some days you're completely overwhelmed, and everywhere you look, there is something broken, something to do. A pile of dishes, a load of laundry, a crooked painting on the wall, a full litter box. And I found that a good cry really helps. I booked myself a massage for tomorrow. That's going to help with the physical aches and pains that come with October. And it's part of self-love. It's part of loving what is. I'm not in the best of moods. I'm feeling overwhelmed. And I'm still worth it. I'll try that again. I feel crappy. I'm not good company. I'm completely overwhelmed. Look at those leaves dancing. Overwhelmed and feeling guilty for being overwhelmed because I haven't worked at my job in 6 months, right? So what the hell am I calling? Yeah, exactly. Heightened sensitivity. I mean, the stuff that's happening. Today is not only my son's birthday, which honestly, that's a whole other conversation. Oh, geez, I was repeating, wasn't I? I was repeating the sentence that says, I'm overwhelmed, I'm in a crappy mood, I'm not good company, but I'm worth it. So I booked myself a massage, which is going to be very healing at many levels. I'm going to cut myself some slack and allow what is. So, where I was going with the birthday thing is I should be celebrated, not him. 15 years ago today, I did work really, really hard, but I became a mom. And wow, I'm so glad I am. I mean, I'm sure I'm going to mess him up, and I'm sure that, in 10 years he'll go to therapy and it'll be all about what his mom did or didn't do. Because isn't it always about mom? I'm doing my best. And I'm doing my best. But yes, 15 years ago today, my back hurt a lot more than it's hurting now. So kudos to that. I also would like to send love, strength, and support to my friends whose home is being demolished as we speak. It's been over a year or two, the saga of this champignon, Merule pleureuse, that was growing in their basement, which was unbeknownst to them until they put the home for sale, and it was found by the inspector, although when they bought it and inspected it, it wasn't found. Anyway, long story short, today is the day. They had to move out of their home. They moved everything out. They took off whatever they wanted to keep, doors, windows. It's funny, you think of moving and you think of putting your belongings in boxes and then you leave the home there and someone else moves into it and fills it. But here we're talking about the actual shell. Undid the kitchen cupboards and I don't know what else. And put everything in storage, have temporary digs for a few months while they rebuild on their same lot. But today the house comes down. And what an incredible metaphor for what's going on out there. It really feels like we are demolishing something old that is not well and that has something growing in it. Mérule pleureuse is actually called the cancer of the home. And so demolition was really the only option for them. So I have a special thought of encouragement, strength, support for them. And I use that metaphor, that analogy, to give me strength. I believe I'm probably in the destroying phase. That's where the overwhelm. I need to surrender and allow the destruction. I need to let go. I had a little bit of a rechute when it came to Mr. X yesterday. It was just in thought and emotion. I didn't act on it. I didn't call it right. But it feels like in the spiral that this inner journey is, I have come to a place where I'm touching that grief again. So let that be. Seeing things close, not being able to hug my loved ones, just seeing life being shrunk again. Il y a un deuil à faire. There's definitely a letting go and a surrendering there. I'm a Scorpio, so my own birthday is coming up in about a month. And one of the symbols for Scorpio is the phoenix rising from the ashes. I'm going to hold on to that. I do believe I'm in the ashes part of the journey. I do believe I have been there for a long time. The phoenix is welcome anytime. I have been inviting the phoenix to join at any moment, and I'm still burning. But I do have faith because it's not just me. So many people have shared, God bless them, their stories with me. The world is burning. The world is shedding. It's just happening at such a grand scale that before I believed it and I thought I was being odd. The faith is strengthened. So maybe that could be my final message here as I go way overboard on my timing. I see a beautiful bird flying overhead. I wonder if you can see it through the trees. No, I can't see it either. But the skies are opening up. Went from a cloudy day to blue skies. At least the promise of blue skies. So let's hang on to that. But I guess my message is, in the midst of destruction, dismantling, keep a little light on for faith. Demolition, faith. Look forward to what will be rebuilt. Envision what you will do on the other side and feel it right now. It'll nourish you. Keep the faith. Allow what is. Let the leaves fall. Hug anyone you can. Get hugs anytime you can. And by all means, allow yourself to nap. We need to rest. These are tough times. And even if you are lucky, as I am, to be living them without great financial or physical distress, there's a lot going on. And I'm not the only one with heightened sensitivity. And if you take a moment to be still, your sensitivity will heighten and you will feel what I'm talking about. So, hugs and naps all around. October 6th. And a thought for my baby boy. And a pat on the back for his mom. Sending all my love out there to you. Bye for now.